Alright guys, we are back for more of my 2026 Easter special. We just did a game of Super Mario Party for the Nintendo Switch, and that was a whole lot of fun. We played a game on Whomp's Domino Ruins, and we were able to pull off a very good successful win on that. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Sonic X Shadow Generations for the Nintendo Switch. So let's see what happens in this game. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so for this segment, we're just going to play through a few zones in the Sonic Generations content. Alright, let's go and load my file. Okay, so anyways, we're going to play it through 3 different zones here, and for the first zone that we're going to start with here in this segment, we're going to start off at Crisis City, and let me go ahead and switch over to Classic Sonic. Alright, so anyways, we're going to start off with Act 1. Alright, let's do it. Ah, shoot. Why did I do that? Ah, crap. I did not mean to fall in the lava like that. Alright, there's a checkpoint. Oh, that was a sweet jump there. Oops. Alright, there's another checkpoint right over here. And from what I've noticed right here, I don't think that was actually a checkpoint I haven't gotten before on this level. Oh, dang it, I didn't see that coming. Alright, invincibility! Let's get those rings here. Alright. We'll go ahead and do a spin dash here. There we go. Alright, we'll take that checkpoint. Oh boy, that was close. I'm gonna need to do another spin dash here. Alright, that's better. Oops. Alright, let's try to be very careful to not fall off. We also gotta be careful with the fire right over here. Alright, go! Alright, we're safe. I'm not really going to worry about those rings over here because I do want to play it safe. Alright, checkpoint. And I just unfortunately fell down. Alright, at least we don't have to go back too far right here. Come on, let me up there. Thank you. Alright, there's the end level. Alright, let's see what we get. Alright, a B rank. That's not bad at all. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and switch over to Modern Sonic. And now it's time to do Act 2 of Crisis City. Alright, let's do it. Oh, come on! That was such a bad start right here to the level. I was trying to do my homing attack right here on that enemy, but I was just a little bit too late in doing that. Okay, there we go. There's a checkpoint. Oops! I did not mean to get too close to the fire like that. Alright, checkpoint. Ah, darn it, the fire just tricked me there. Alright, there's another checkpoint. Alright, another checkpoint once again. Alright, up we go! Got our checkpoint right over here. Alright, let's go and lower this. Oh no! Dang it, that's gonna leave a mark. Jeez. I got a red ring that I never gotten before right here on this level. That's very nice. And there's another checkpoint. Alright, let's wait for the fire to go away here. Dang it, why didn't I register my jump right there? That was stupid. Alright, at least we do get another checkpoint. Uh-oh, that really came from out of nowhere here. Let's focus here. Oh boy, I almost screwed up there. Alright, another checkpoint. Alright, let's go and speed up with the boost. Alright, we made it to the end of that level. Alright, what kind of rank do we get this time? Looks like it's another B rank. Alright, so despite the fact right here that we had an early death right at the start of this level, I did get a personal best right here on my time, my rings, and my score right here. So I should at least be satisfied with that. And since I was able to get a red ring on that level that I never collected before, that does make me get artwork 38. Okay, so anyways, let's go to another zone right now. This time we're going to go to Rooftop Run. And let's switch back to Classic Sonic. And let's go ahead and do Act 1. Uh-oh. That's gonna hurt. But yeah, this zone is pretty fun in the game from what I do know, since it is from Sonic Unleashed. Alright, so let's push this. Alright, checkpoint. Ah, jeez. That really hurt. Let's go and bounce on those balloons, and there's another checkpoint. Uh-oh. Dang it, I was not paying careful attention there to what was coming by me. Alright, take some rings here. Come on, how did I miss that? There we go. Alright, got another checkpoint right here. Oh, jeez! How did I even get get too close to that? Unbelievable. Alright, another checkpoint over there. Now we gotta run away from that big barrel. Alright, there's another checkpoint. Get out of here, sucker. Oh no! I did not even think that big barrel was going to move in that direction, and I just unfortunately fell down. That was stupid. No! Come on, how dare you do that to me? And I just didn't slow down in time right here while trying to avoid falling off that platform. That was my fault. Ah, crap! Again, I just made that stupid mistake right here without even knowing where that big barrel was gonna go. And again, I fell! Come on! Alright, come on, let's actually focus this time. How in the world did I fall off right there? You gotta be kidding me. Son of a biscuit! I'm still literally having bad luck trying to get across here. It really has been a while since I last done this level here, so I really am trying my best here. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh. That's gonna leave a mark. I'll take some rings over here. Okay, there's another checkpoint. Alright, I'm going to do a spin dash to get up there. Oops! Just didn't see that coming. That made no sense of how those spikes even touched me right there. Come on. I got our checkpoint right over there. Oops. Why did I just go right near that laser there? Oops. Was not paying careful attention to those spikes. Another checkpoint. Another checkpoint over there as well. What the? How did I even get too close to that laser? Alright, there we go. That's more like it. Alright, so now just gotta try to get to the center of that clock. Oh, there is a red ring up here that I haven't gotten before, but not quite sure how to get to it. Oh, that's how. Okay. So it wasn't all that hard right here. What the? Come on. That literally was stupid right there, what just happened. Alright, anyways, let's make our way over here now. And that is the end of the level. Alright, I'll settle for another B rank right here. Alright. So, with another red ring in this level that I haven't gotten before, that will make me get Artwork 39 unlocked. Okay. So let's switch back to Modern Sonic, as it's now time to do Act 2 of Rooftop Run. Let's do this. Ah, jeez. That really hurt. Let's go grinding on that rail here. Alright, got a checkpoint. Oh, jeez! Why wasn't I paying careful attention there to those spikes? That was so dumb of me for what I did. Oh no! Are you kidding me? Oh no! Come on, bug off. Ow! God, that just really hurt me so bad. Alright, let's go up here. I avoided that just fine. And just got our checkpoint. Alright, let's try to be very careful here on this part. Alright, we're good. Alright, let's try to be careful with those lasers. Alright, we're good there. Alright, there's another checkpoint. Forgot about those things right here. I've got another checkpoint. Yeah, highlight me now, suckers! And there's another checkpoint. Oh, come on! What the heck is that? Run! Okay, we're safe. Just got another checkpoint. Oh, what the heck? How stupid. Alright! There's the end level. And this time we end up getting an A rank right here. So we did a little bit better on that one compared to the other levels that we've played so far right here. I'll take that. We were close to having enough right here for an S rank, but that's okay. But anyways, we're going to play through one more zone in this segment. And the last zone we're going to play is Planet Wisp. So anyways, let's once again switch to Classic Sonic, and let's go ahead and do Act 1. So the last song that we're going to in this segment is from Sonic Colors. So it basically means we're going to be experiencing some Wisp right here for the last couple of levels here. Oops. Dang it, I didn't see that coming. Alright, time to bring out the spikes. There's a checkpoint. Let's go and move that right here. Well, there's a red ring up here that I haven't gotten before, but I don't really know how to quite get to that one. Can I even go up here? I guess I can't. Alright, let's get those spikes again over here. Oh, what the heck? There we go. Let's go get another checkpoint. I guess we're going down here. Oh, that was a very sweet move there. I gotta step on that switch first. We do get a checkpoint right over here. Okay, I have no idea why I just spin dash near the wall right there. Ah, man, we unfortunately got too close to that chainsaw. Okay, there we go. Oh, what the heck? That looked like it came from out of nowhere. Oh, what the? Come on. That was weird. And literally right at the exact moment where I was bringing out the spikes, something hit me and it caused me to have a little delay in bringing that out. Okay, there's another checkpoint. I'm gonna go ahead and grab another one of these right here. Okay, how do I just get over there? Okay, there we go. Alright, let's got a checkpoint right over here. And how did I just get hit by that chainsaw? Okay, that's fair. Ow! Come on, that was stupid. Alright, our checkpoint.